Hi everyone, my name's Becca. Welcome to my channel, Fat Firefighter Lady. I am the Fat Firefighter Lady, and this is my journey to get in shape, to lose some weight. I've seen other people do vlogs on YouTube. I like to watch them. They totally motivate me, and I'm hoping that by doing this, I can keep myself accountable and also maybe motivate somebody else in the process. That would be awesome. So let's start with who am I? I am more than just a fat firefighter. That's for sure. I have a full-time job. I have a couple of volunteer jobs. One of them happens to be firefighting. And honestly, I named my channel that because that is the part of my life my weight impacts the most. That's where I feel most limited, honestly, by it. I have always been an active person. I've also always been a fat person. Even when I was young, I joined the military right after high school, and I had to lose weight, and I remember never really thinking that I was fat, and then I was over the weight limit for the military, and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so I started running, and yeah, I was still too fat when I went in, but I passed their little body fat tape test, is what they called it. So they let me in, and I served. After that, I don't know, I've always done active things. I've always loved hiking. I do search and rescue. I do firefighting. And I'm just generally a very active person. I have always kind of coined the term fathlete because fat athlete, that's me, fat but athletic. My slimmest weight ever, my lowest weight ever was right after basic training. I know, everybody says that, best shape of my life. At that point I weighed 189. I had lost 9 pounds in basic training. So I weighed 189. I'm 6 feet tall, so the top of my acceptable BMI would be, I think it's 178, something like that. 180 is what I always tell myself. So even then, I was wearing a size medium and still overweight. I've never been that small again in my adult life. I probably never will, and I'm okay with that because honestly, I feel like I was too skinny then. I mean, if you're tall like me and you know what I'm talking about, a size medium, like that's not for tall people. That's for short people, more average height people. So that was pretty small for me. My heaviest weight, on the other hand, was about 374. It was pretty high. I don't remember exactly when I hit that point because I kind of stopped stepping on the scale after that. I do remember it was after a breakup, and I just, like, it was a bad one. And I gained so much weight after that. I just gave up. I kind of gave up on life. I've had my ups and downs through life, obviously, with the weight. I don't think any fat person has ever just always been the same weight. We all gain weight, lose weight, diet. It works, and then it stops, and then you stop, and yeah, that's just the pattern. So I'm in the same boat as all of my other fat people in the world. My current weight right now is 322. At least that's what it was the other day. I'll explain why I haven't weighed in this week in a minute. We're on about week 4 of my weight loss journey, and I started about a month ago because that whole fathlete thing, it made me feel really good for a while, and then I realized it's not real. Like, I'm athletic, and I can be fat and athletic, but the two don't necessarily go together. Like, I'm a strong woman. I'm tall, I'm strong, I can hike, I can climb, I do rope rescue, I do water rescue. Like, I'm a strong person. However, anytime that I slip or trip or fall or even just tweak my ankle, it sucks. Like, it sucks way worse than it would for anybody else. Last year I had surgery on my right ankle for an old injury that had just progressively gotten worse and worse because, you know, I don't take care of myself. And that sucked. That was really hard. And in doing so, being on crutches and my little mobility scooter, I realized that I kind of injured my left ankle as well. So my left ankle started hurting more. I went to the doctor. The doctor likes to blow me off because I have a pretty high pain tolerance. So every time I go in with a little ache or pain, the doctor is like, oh, it's nothing. You're still hiking. You're still able to do all those things, so you're fine. But then we get like an MRI and they're like, oh, yeah, you've got a bunch of torn stuff and we need to do surgery. So right now I'm mostly focused on diet, and that's because I'll show you. You can see my little scooter there, handy, but that is also my foot in a cast. My left foot, because I had surgery on my left foot about a week ago. So yay me. If you're overweight and you've ever been injured, then you know I don't have to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Being on crutches as an obese person sucks. Like, it is hard. Things are hard in general if you only have one leg or if you're on crutches. But for an obese person, it's like impossible. I live in a 2-story house. I can only go up and down the stairs once a day. Like, I just don't have the strength to do it anymore. Trying to hop up and down stairs on one foot, I'm amazed I can do it at all, to be honest with you, especially on my bad ankle, because I had surgery on that ankle last year. So I don't understand how I'm doing it. I just have to. So it's not comfortable. It hurts. Everything hurts. Everything is hard. So that injury, my left ankle, was pretty much the impetus for me to lose weight. Once I realized what had happened with that ankle, I keep looking at it like you can see it, but you can't. Once I realized that basically there are 2 tendons that run side by side in your ankle. There's a big strong one and then a little one. The big strong one completely tore, so it's gone, and the little one was torn this way, like longitudinally. So what they planned to do was take the big strong one, sew it to the little one, and just hope that the little one is strong enough to control 2 muscles, which I don't know. If I destroyed the big tall one, I don't know why the little one would support me. So I did some research, obviously, talked to some doctors, and really, even best case scenario, my ankle's going to be 50% as strong as it used to be. So I've already got one bad ankle. The other one is now 50% strong, best case scenario. I can't sustain my lifestyle at my current weight and the things that I like to do. I'm not ever going to be able to hike or chase down wildfires or, basically any of the things that I like to do, the things that kind of define my life and my personality, unless I lose weight. That's really the only thing that's going to help. It's the only thing that can save me, save my current lifestyle. I can't at this weight anymore. So it's hard, it sucks, but honestly, fat people, even when we're athletic, it's not healthy. It's never healthy to be this fat. Overweight is one thing, morbidly obese, that's a different story. It's sketchy. It's just dangerous because if you hurt yourself, man, you hurt yourself. Like, there's no halfway. Other reasons, of course, fitting into things, doing what I love anymore, smaller clothes. I always have to buy like the biggest size clothes, even at the plus size store, because I'm tall and plus sized. It's like a double whammy. So right now I'm a size 26. At my heaviest, size 28 was too tight on me. At my slimmest, I believe I was a size 14. My goal weight is 215. That's still, I don't know if it's overweight or in the like obese range on the BMI chart. I don't really care about BMI charts. I'm strong. They've never really applied to me. It just is what it is. So yeah, even at my lowest weight after basic training, which was about 215, that's kind of the point where like my thighs stopped rubbing together. At least if I walked a certain way, my thighs stopped rubbing together. Things were just a lot more comfortable. So my goal weight is 215. It's mine. It doesn't need to match any BMI charts or anyone else's ideas of what it should be. I do have an Instagram account, and I actually put a picture up of myself at that weight. Kind of a before and after picture, but like before the after. Like the past after the goal. And man, my legs looked good back then. I was so strong. I've always been strong. But when you cut away the fat and you can actually see the muscle, like, it looks good. I want to look like that again. I know I won't ever look just like that. I mean, once your body goes up and down in size so much, it only recovers so much. Like, I know that I'll never look exactly that way again. Other reasons I want to lose weight is I am sick of doctors being shocked when I don't have diabetes. People always assume that I have diabetes because I'm fat, because I've been fat for a while. And if a doctor asks something like, oh, do you have any health conditions I should know about? I'm like, nope. And he's like, are you sure? Diabetes? Nothing like that? No. And then they look at me like I'm lying to them. Like, why would I lie to you about that? Not all fat people have diabetes. Like, I'm a very active person. My mom had it, my dad had it. In both cases, it's because of their weight. I know I'll get it eventually one day. But, like, I hate people just assuming things like that about me. Fat people are inherently lazy. Everyone sees a fat person as lazy, as somebody who just didn't try. If they wanted to be slim, they would just do it. It's not that simple at all. I'm not lazy. In fact, my friends would tell you, like, they don't know how I do what I do. They don't understand how I can possibly fit so many things into a day. Like, I'm not a lazy person. On that note, my videos are probably not going to have all the cutesy editing that other people have. I just don't have a lot of time for that. I mean, I do now because my ankle, but in a few weeks when I can walk again, I plan to be just as busy as I was before. So yeah, my focus right now is on my diet mostly. I'm not doing any specific diet. I'm not doing keto or low carb or Atkins, or I'm not doing anything specific. I'm just trying to kind of moderate what I eat, trying to pay attention to carbs and keep them, in check, not necessarily super low. I am tracking what I eat, and I am trying to keep my calories below 2,000 every day. For me, that's quite a significant cut. But while I'm on my butt on crutches, that's not a significant cut because I think my BMR is like 2,200. So yeah, for now, I'm focused on diet. I did try to exercise the other day. I tried to lift some weights, like upper body, because I like lifting weights, and I do that. I used to do it pretty frequently. I don't know if my body is still just trying to heal the ankle, like if it's all focused there, but for some reason, I couldn't lift anything. I normally use 20-pound dumbbells to work out. I picked them up, and I swear I thought I had like plugged something in wrong because my dumbbells are adjustable. You can move the thing and adjust how much weight you're lifting. I thought I had just made a mistake. I thought maybe it was 30 pounds I was trying to lift, but no, it was 20. And I couldn't do it. So like I moved down to 10. I started lifting with that. I could like barely get through a set, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just too soon. Maybe your body needs that energy to heal the tendons and the surgical incisions, and maybe you shouldn't go tearing up your muscles just yet. So I kind of took that as a sign to back off and wait a while. So we'll see when exercise can come back into my life. Like I said, hiking, walking, that sort of stuff may be difficult for me in general at this point until I can lose some weight, even though it's really the only thing I like to do for exercise. I'm also into kayaking, and I have like a rowing machine. So once I get out of the cast, I'll probably start there. Anyway, I'm rambling, babbling, so this is me. I'm the Fat Firefighter. Yeah, welcome to my channel, and please click subscribe. I would love the support. I am looking forward to holding myself accountable. I won't be weighing in every week. Obviously, it's hard to do that on one foot and in crutches. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take measurements, and maybe at some point I will share them. I told you it was week 4. Since week 1, I've lost 12 pounds. 12 pounds as of last Friday before I went into the hospital. So that's all right for 4 weeks. I think it's pretty good for diet alone and no exercise. So yay me. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you.